Hey there, Nation. Welcome to the show where we help you to play miniatures wargaming on a budget, and we are back with another edition of the Kill Team Chronicles. Those are a series of hobby-side videos that are dedicated to the building up of our studio's Deathwatch Army. As you can see, this army is a lot larger than the last time we visited this army for the Kill Team Chronicles. This is my newly formed 2,000 points of Deathwatch now. So now I have watch company Tertius, the Thalassa Prime Deathwatch company. That's basically what I decided to focus on, kind of make kind of fluffy. As you can see, it is a pretty big army now. It consists of 4 10-man kill teams, each of them having a different role. It's got some headquarter choices, as well as 2 venerable dreadnoughts. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go through each of the kill teams real quick, talk about exactly what each of the kill teams are packing for 2,000 points, and talk about exactly how we're going to go about paying these guys. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this on. Alright, so we're back. So up close, first we're going to talk about my headquarter choices. First of all, leading this army will be Watch Captain Artemis is his name. He's a special character. He's got the Hellfire Extremist, he's got Power Sword as well as a Stasis Bomb. He's got the Warlord trait, Vigilance Incarnate as well. So I just like the way this guy helps out boost up his troops. Plus he's very fluffy, and I'm all about the fluff when it comes to building my army. So he is the commander of this army because this is his company. Right after him, we have Chaplain Cassius, who's just a regular chaplain. He's not the special character. He just has a bolt pistol as well as a Crozius Arcano is what he has. But because this is a Deathwatch army and his Battle Forge, he does get a relic. I decided to give him the Tome of Ectoclades to kind of change up the troop tactics for his troops on this one as well. And then right afterwards, of course, we have Epistolary Gaius. That is my librarian. He's armed with a bolt pistol as well as a force sword as well. And that's basically rounds up my 3 HQ choices on this one. So that being said, let's go through the kill teams one at a time. Alright, so the very first kill team we're going to talk about is Kill Team Chronicles. I call this my tactical kill team because these guys have some pretty good, just kind of like a general overall, just kind of a good setup for some troops. First of all, we have Sergeant Zycon himself. He's going to be packing a Xenophase Blade as well as a Plasma Pistol. Then we have a Vanguard Veteran with a Hand Flamer as well as a Chain Sword, followed by a Black Shield who has a Power Maul as well as a Storm Shield as well. That way, if I have to take any wounds, I can put on this guy with his 3 of Ward save, Invulnerable save, do that Storm Shield. Up next, on this left-hand side, we have 3 Deathwatch veterans who are armed with regular bolt guns as well as chain swords. That way they get to do some really good close combat. Specialized ammo in this army is very, very handy, so it's mixing, it's pretty good since they have these guys just armed with bolt guns. Excuse me, guys. Fighting a cold here for a little bit. Next up, we have a biker. This guy's got his twin bolt guns as well as a power sword. And then, of course, we got new additions to our army, which are 3 Terminators. All 3 of these guys will be equipped with power fists as well as storm bolters because they get to also use specialized ammo as well. And if you notice, these Terminators are exactly the same Terminators I found in the Space Hulk box set. I bought that box set just specifically for the Terminators, and I decided to put Terminators in all of my Deathwatch squads. So these guys will also be able to teleport as well. Put them some long-range fire with some good specialized ammo. Really deadly group as well. And that's Kill Team Chronicles. And while we're at it, let's go talk about my Dreadnought. Now, originally this guy was Nihilus when I first started at 1,000 points, but now this is Brother Simeo. He is a Blood Angels vulnerable Dreadnought. He's got twin last guns, a Dreadnought Power Fist, as well as a Heavy Flamer. And as you also notice, is why I put some iconography on him to mark him up as a vulnerable Dreadnought for Deathwatch. So that makes up this Kill Team Chronicles, as well as his Dreadnought. So let's move on to the next kill team. Alright, so up next is Kill Team Chronicles. This is a support kill team is what I like to call it because of the equipment load these guys are armed with. First of all, we have Sergeant Chronicles. He's the leader of the unit. He's got a Combo Flamer as well as a Xenophase Blade. He's got 2 Terminators in the squad as well, one armed with a Power Fist as well as an Assault Cannon. The other one's armed with just a regular Power Fist as well as a Storm Bolter as well. Then up next we have 2 Deathwatch veterans who are both armed with Furnace Heavy Bolters as well as Chain Swords, that way they can do some close combat and at the same time do some shooting, so pretty cool there. I have a Black Shield who's armed with a heavy Thunderhammer because, that thing is just awesome. As well as 2 Deathwatch veterans armed with Stalker Bolt Guns with Chain Swords. Right in the middle of another biker who's got twin bolt guns as well as a power sword. And then finally, the Vanguard veteran here. Now, if you notice, this guy's not having a jetpack on. I'm just ordered some jetpacks from the Games Workshop website. So those should be coming in the next couple of days, and I'll go on this guy. This is a Vanguard veteran who's armed with a storm shield as well as a power maul. So that way, you can also get that 3-up invulnerable save as well. If you notice, all my kill teams all have dreadnoughts as well as bikers and Vanguard veterans. That way, they get the full benefit of having a mixed kill team. They'll have to automatically pass morale tests. They can teleport. They can fall back and charge, fall back and shoot. So that's pretty much what I'm going to going off my loadouts for all my Deathwatch kill teams. So this is Kill Team Chronicles all in its glory. Alright, up next is Kill Team Davos, which is perhaps one of my most favorite kill teams. It's been my favorite kill team since using these guys for Warhammer 8th Edition. It is led by Sergeant Davos. He's armed with a comma melter as well as a storm shield, so that way they get 3-up invulnerable save. He's also got 2 Terminators in his unit as well. He's got 1 Terminator armed with twin lightning claws for close combat, as well as another Terminator armed with a heavy flamer, power fist with a multi-gun. This is the most expensive Terminator that we have in the army. I actually have 2 of them, so this guy's really, really deadly. Over here in the back, I have another veteran armed with a combat melter as well as a chainsword. A Vanguard veteran is armed with a heavy thunderhammer, and just like this guy previously over right next to him, the other kill team, I'm waiting for his jump back to come in, so that'll be kind of cool. I also got a black shield with twin power swords, a biker armed with a power sword and twin bolt guns. And then over here, of course, the killers for this unit, I got 3 Deathwatch veterans armed with frag cannons as well as chainswords, because those guys will be super deadly as well. And then up next, we have the brand new Nihilus model. I decided to make this guy my new Nihilus. He is another venerable dreadnought. This guy's armed with a heavy plasma cannon. He's got a dreadnought power fist as well as a heavy bolter. So that is the new Nihilus I'll be using. I just kind of marked him up a little bit different, make him look like he's a black shield dreadnought, because in the lore, Brother Nihilus, the venerable dreadnought, has no chapter because he's a black shield pretty much. And that makes Kill Team Davos. And finally, my last kill team, but definitely not the least, this is Kill Team Kroll, as led by Sergeant Kroll. He's a sergeant armed with a comma plasma as well as a xenophase blade. He's got 2 Terminators in his unit as well, 1 Terminator with a heavy flamer as well as a power fist with a melted gun. So I have 2 of those now in my army. I also have another dreadnought who's just, another Terminator who's armed with this, just a storm bolter as well as a power fist as well. And this unit is kind of assaulted to be kind of like an assault kill team as well. Up next, I got 3 Deathwatch veterans armed with shotguns, Deathwatch shotguns with chainswords, so these guys are really good for close action combat. A biker armed with twin bolt guns as well as a power fist. And then lastly, my last little mixture of characters, I have 1 Deathwatch veteran armed with a bolt gun and power sword, a black shield armed with a storm shield as well as a power sword as well, so that way we get the 3-up invulnerable save. And lastly, a Vanguard veteran with twin lightning claws. And that pretty much makes up Kill Team Kroll. So there you have it, guys, my quick little update video about my kill team. As you can see, this is 2,000 points of kill team, which is Watch Company Tertius, primarily infantry as well as some vulnerable dreadnoughts. I do not have any flyers in this army because I want to focus more on the kill teams rather than flyers in this one, so that way these guys can kind of teleport around. So that way, if I want to get to bigger games like 2,500 points, I do have a F4 Phantom miniature that I plan on making that into a Storm Raven gunship and use that to transport my teams around as well. Now, because my kill teams are so heavily loaded, I might be able to maybe move 1 kill team with the characters that they have because of the way they're kitted out for transportation costs. But at the same time, though, these guys are also really hard, really tough. Everyone can fall back and shoot. Everybody can retreat and then charge. Everybody can pass morale tests automatically. Everyone's got invulnerable saves that they can use. We got 2 venerable dreadnoughts, really powerful characters, so I'm really excited to bring these guys out for 2,000 points. As you can see, I've also undercolored these guys in black flat spray paint from Color Place just to flatten them down. I'm going to be dry brushing these guys here a little bit and doing some quick painting with these guys. I'm excited to paint these guys up and see exactly how they turn out and what they do for the game. So that's going to do it for this one, you guys. As always, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. Your guys' input is valuable as always. Also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Google+, as well as Blogger for all the latest and greatest about hobby. That's good for this week, guys. You guys stay classy. Peace out.